All right, guys, what is up? I am They Coming, and welcome to the stream today. How's everybody doing? Thank you for watching. If you're catching the VOD, thank you for watching as well. Feel free to leave a comment down in the comment section, letting me know what you thought of today's live stream, how you're doing in life, Clash of Clans, or anything else that you care to tell me. I'd like to hear it all. So, today, our primary focus is going to be completing our CWL ranked attack, or our CWL attack, and then a set of ranked attacks from both our Town Hall 18 and our Town Hall 12. We will not complete all of the Town Hall 18 ranked attacks today. We're going to save half of them for tomorrow and half of them for today. So that means that we have 10 attacks to do today and 10 attacks to do tomorrow on this account, as well as the CWL hit. And we have the Town Hall 12 to complete. I believe it's 8 ranked hits on. Yeah. So I did go ahead and move the 12 over into this clan, so we are ready to go. Awkwardly, though, on the 12, I'll show you something in just a second that'll clue you into why I'm saying it's awkward. We are almost complete with the 1.5 million elixir quest in the gold pass. So the only problem is if I start doing attacks, I'm going to cap on elixir, and then I won't be able to collect any more from my collectors. So that feels a little bit weird, but it would be really nice to go ahead and pick up that 200 points towards the pass, because it would get me up into the territory of the 80% request time reduction, and then right after that would be the 20% research boost. But, you know, whatever. The 12 has slowed down. We're basically smashing hero levels, and very, very soon we'll be hitting Town Hall 13 with that account. So, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and put my request up while I have my 18 in front of us. And I'm going to get the troops that I want in my clan castle, which is going to be double Inferno, Dragon, and double Loon. And then also we want to take a Stone Slammer. Highest level. This is for ranked. Okay, cool. So we got our request out. Let's go ahead and give ourselves everything that we need. And there it is. Cool. So now I'm going to put the Town Hall 12 up on the screen, and we're going to knock out those hits first and then progress up to the 18. I think we'll go ahead and start with our ranked hits and then do our CWL hit at the very end. The reason for that is because the ranked hits are going to be harder. So if we're sort of punishing ourselves with a higher difficulty level during the ranked hits, the CWL hit ideally is going to be a walk in the park. So yeah, but so far this season we are perfect in CWL. And would like to keep that trend alive. So let's go ahead and swap over to the 12. And I'll need to reload one more time just to make sure that I get my 18 on the phone here for donations. So there's that. Nice. So the 18's on the phone, the 12 is on the iPad. Everything is set. And you know, I'm looking at my phone battery. My phone battery is like almost out. I did not charge it last night. And here I am, midday. Here we go. Phone charger out of the backpack. Thursdays are my long days for work. They are easily the longest day of my week. Oh, gosh. Not only do I have 2 different schools that I work in on Thursdays, I also have rehearsals on Thursday that are late Thursday nights. So I end up getting home pretty late on every Thursday night. I think I jiggled my cable here. Okay. So anyways, let's go ahead and hop into these attacks. We don't need to delay anymore. Don't need to torture you guys anymore. What we've got here is a Queen charge and a Warden charge. So it's a dual hero charge. The back end, I'm usually putting down the Stone Slammer with the Pocket Loon and probably a couple Rocket Loons behind the Slammer with the Minion Prince. So Both queen and warden are going to be charging on opposite corners of the base. The warden does have the fireball to assist him and try to absorb value. On a lot of hits, I think it's possible to actually swag the fireball. But if you have a good opportunity to get good value, go ahead and take it. I'm not really trying to do a lot of invis tricks with this attack, just because at Town Hall 12, like, there's not a lot of point defense that the warden is going to step into and all of a sudden be overwhelmed. As long as my queen is handling the clan castle, you're usually able to fight enemy heroes like relatively well. The Rage Gem effect on top of 3 healers tends to keep the warden in pretty good shape. The one thing that can mess up a part of your warden walk is if someone baits an entry with a bunch of Seeking Air Mines. Even one Seeking Air Mine, taking him down to just 2 healers, can be kind of devastating. So when I drop the warden, I usually end up dropping a couple rocket loons and at least 1 baby dragon to kind of assist him to get him moving in the right direction with not quite as much resistance. With the queen charge, usually using 1 baby dragon with the queen as well. And for the queen's entry, I'm typically assisting her with a few more rocket loons than, say, the warden. The warden maybe will get like 1 or 2. The queen will get 3 or 4. I like to save 10 rocket loons, basically to have, as the attack starts to shape up, you can start to snipe defenses to keep the queen healthy, prevent her from being overwhelmed. You definitely, if you're attacking 12v12, you definitely want to be charging the Town Hall out with this hit. And that being said, you really, really, really want to hold those invis and those freeze spells to protect the queen, because the warden doesn't tend to run into massive amounts of trouble. The queen, however, is intentionally going pretty deep. So best case scenario is the queen and the warden stay completely opposite of one another and maybe join in the final minute of the attack. You do want them to be attacking separate targets for the first 2 minutes, just because that helps to actually clear substantial percentage of the base. The archers and the minions are there for cleanup, so when you send rocket loons in, if you notice there's no more air target defense in the area and it's only cannons or mortars there, that's when you can drop some minions just to take free percentage and also help you with time in the end. I've found that when you do end up dropping the Stone Slammer with the Minion Prince, I'm usually trying to target the final remaining air defense if there is one. And, basically just using extra rocket loons to as quickly as possible get on top of the air defense and eliminate it, but ideally before the Stone Slammer actually breaks. If the Stone Slammer actually does break, well then Inferno Dragons come out with a couple other loons to soak Seeking Air Mines. And the Inferno Dragons, unlike rocket loons, which make up the majority of the army, the Inferno Dragons can attack heroes. So if there is a queen or a minion prince that's on defense that you weren't able to pick up with either charge, when the Stone Slammer pops, the Stone Slammer, those troops can actually fight those heroes. And Inferno Dragons can be very, very effective versus a queen or a minion prince. So yeah. Importantly, when you're choosing entry points for the queen and the warden on this attack, I would say that choosing to attack into the CC with the queen is usually the better option. Warden, even though he's rapidly approaching level 40, does not do nearly as well versus defending clan castles. I've found out the hard way a handful of times that Electro Dragons, high-level Electro Dragons can deal basically almost a one-shot hit onto a warden. So what you don't want to attack into an Electro Dragon if you are the Grand Warden. The Queen is much better suited for that and has more hit points, can survive a lot more easily. So let's go ahead, hop into our first hit. You're going to be asking about the equipment, the Queen Arrow and the Archer Puppet. The Arrow is absolutely essential. You're trying to take out 2 ADs if possible at the very start of the attack with the Queen Arrow. The Archer Puppet is just there because, well, it's a lower account. I don't have a lot of equipment unlocked, so that's why that's being ran. And then the Jump is for the Queen, Double Rage for the Queen, 3 freeze, 2 invis, and we have the single totem. The totem can be used to block for the Stone Slammer entry towards the later half of the attack. Let's go ahead and hit. Everything's in place. Poison. Good, 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 good. Stone Slammer. Cool. And we're hitting. Oh, it's a 13, but it's a very rushed 13. I'm going to swap to my top level Stone Slammer there. And I'm seeing the Clan Castle at the top. What I don't like about that is he's got 2 singles in front of his Clan Castle. So if I try to put my queen up there, she's going to have a hard time dealing with that. Nah, she can hit that over the wall. I'll just have to freeze, be more intentional about freezing. Oh, that's nice. Cool, sure. Alright, we'll put you down here. Queen should go in, right? Yeah, okay. That's what we need to happen. Cool. So now Baby Dragon comes out. Let's drop poison now. Cool. And then I'm gonna rage, just because I've been surprised by CCs lately. Was the rage good? Absolutely not. Awful rage. Also, the arrow one-shot the Infernos. All 3 of the Infernos! Okay, the attack's over, dude. Like, what else is there to say? My arrow actually one-shot all of the Infernos in the base. I mean, wow. Just wow. Okay, let's rage here. And freeze to keep the healers alive. I mean, attack's over, right? Right, do we need the rocket loons? See, dudes, this is why you don't... Bruh. I'm just gonna double rocket loon just to do this faster. I mean, this is fully silly. Just do it fast. I'm gonna hold the CC. I mean, that arrow actually one-shot 3 Infernos. That guy needs to sell his base to GameStop. Sell it back. Get your in-store credit, dude. Like, wow. I would have never expected that to happen. Just goes to show, like, I'm used to hitting heavier bases, right? But I mean, dang, dude. Dang. Dang. Okay. Wow. All right, let's go. Next hit. Another 13. Interesting. So 2 Town Hall 13s to start. Now, this one does have more levels, although the defenses are largely Town Hall 9/early 10 for the most part. I see his eagle at the top. This is a good opportunity to put the warden at the top and let him deal with the eagle. And then the queen, we're going to try to break the queen in to deal with the CC. So let's just do this real quick. So that's there. Baby dragon's here. Queen's going to sit right here, and we're going to shoot the arrow left. Let's see if we can hit the... Yeah. Nice. We killed his warden with it, too. Love it. I'm going to double loon both of those. Now, it would be nice if they didn't target my healers here, but I think we're getting targeted. Freeze it. Poison it. Baby dragon it. I'm going to invis. Let baby dragon deal with it. Hey, that's cool. All right, we got that going on. Freeze. This. Double. Double. Okay. Nice. We got it. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. It's down. One funneling wizard over there. Okay, so we lose one healer. That's not too bad. Let's go like this. We're pushing towards the town hall. I'm really liking the way that this is looking. Okay. Let's rage now. Okay, town hall should drop here. Throw now. Pow. And this is just cooked. This is completely cooked, right? Queen on queen. Death. Okay. Put you over here. Put all these down. Loon for this. Send the ability. And we just do what we're best at. Clearing bases, nerds. Do what you're best at. All right. Loving that. Big time. That feels good. 13s to start. And we're only at 12, but we're putting in work. Now, these have been rushed. True. But we're putting in work. We do need to wait another 15 seconds to get our poison. And we're on donation duty for ourselves right now, so no issues there. Feels good, bro. How much is in this since we've been waiting? 3,000? Dude, I'm literally there. Look at that. This is the quest I was talking about earlier. We're almost full, but because I've maxed out on Elixir and I can't spend Elixir on anything except for another Warden level, I have to wait until after my ranked hits to spend the Elixir to then collect the Elixir, which stinks, but you know. All right, let's go. Get the poison from myself. It's all we need. Didn't even bother with the CC that raid. That was just complete overkill. All right, let's go. Another 13. We want to deal with the CC with our queen, remember? Crucial, and then better for the Warden to deal with the bottom side here. I'm going to put one baby dragon there, and then I'm going to go with the queen up top and do this. Nice. Okay, so we took one of them. Works for me. I'm going to let the Electro Dragon do what he's going to do, and then we'll poison it when it comes over. Okay. I think that it'll deal a lot of damage, but our queen is 57. So, kind of glad that didn't go the way it could have gone there. I'm going to double Loon and Wizard right there. Because we're trying to push queen in to deal with the single here. Yeah, that would have killed me if I hadn't. Okay. We can jump here. Warden's taking damage, but he's got nothing in his path, so this is like very fine, you know? Queen's chilling still. I think she's chilling. Okay. Okay, Queen, keep chilling, please. Nice. This is a situation that when the Queen finally catches up, we're gonna invis her, drop the Stone Slammer and the Prince, and go in. Like that. Nice. He, of course, Minion Prince had to eat the Black Mine. Not what I wanted to see there. Just rage. and freeze. Good fireball, I think. I'm going to put this down because I see that my queen is not keeping up with what's going on here. Yeah. I totem that cannon because the healers were not helping me. Right, corners are covered, trash is covered, town hall is overwhelmed, and it is a 3-star, boys and nerds. It is a 3-star. What's up, King Brian over on YouTube? How you doing, man? Also, guys, if you're watching, don't be shy. I like talking to people. So if you're in chat, never said hello, or if you're just lurking and you feel like saying hello, go ahead and say hello. I like talking to people. Okay, sorry, my headset is a little bit like squeezing to one side. It's this big old brain, no. Nice. Okay, what do we got here? Sweet. Okay, we're waiting 10 seconds to get our CC back. So far, looking really good on our 12. Question will be, can we defend well enough to advance this week? See if we can keep up the win streak. Let's go. All right, 3 of 8. Let's do it. What is with the rush 13s, man? This is actually horrible. Like, I'm a little disappointed. Like, life is harder for my other account. Like, a lot harder. Like, look at this. A Loon and a Valkyrie come out. That's all. Like, bruh. Bruh. Right here. These defenses are so hilariously weak. The mortar does not kill an archer. Bruh. Bruh. Like, this warden is hard chilling. The queen is chilling. There's a sweeper, but it's a baby sweeper. Gonna freeze. 2, 1, freeze. Erring on the side of caution with the freeze. I don't want the full beam. 1. Okay. This is pathetic, dude. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Throw it. Bit. It killed the walls, dude. Okay, queen's gonna go down. It's fine. I don't care. Not gonna no, she doesn't go down. His defenses are just that weak. Go ahead and do that. Bam. Okay. Saved myself having to request another CC, but holy cow, man. Wow. Some of these opponents. Sure. I'll take it. I mean, sure. All right, another 13. Interesting day. Interesting day here. Okay, and this is the first base that looks to be properly upgraded. Nothing's really rushed. It all looks like it's on point. His warden is a little rushed, but, you know, hey, I'm the one telling people to move on. I think we try to charge this. No, maybe not. Be challenging. I think that's what we have to do. 2, 1. Green arrow like that. I'm actually totally fine with this, right? Like, she's not going to go for the town hall right away. I'm going to regret that decision. But I figure I can stone slam and overwhelm with the balloons and the minion prince later on in the attack. Which is what I really want to do here. Just double loon for that. Try to drive the queen towards the single. Oh, no. Oh, she's going to walk, isn't she? Well, is what it is, dude. Okay, well that's that. Put wizard down to help the queen. Baby dragon's still pushing. Queen's still pushing. Alright, so now we get into the awkward territory of what happens when your queen merges with your warden. It's not the end of the world, but it can get awkward, right? Because warden can place himself in a bad spot. Oh no, the queen's actually walking far enough away that this is okay. Wow. Okay, I'm actually fine with this. I didn't take care of the warden, though. I kept the queen alive. Queen's alive. Queen's alive. We're going to invis here. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Invis. Cool. We're going to jump now. I'm going to rage. Go ahead and take that out. Cool. Hey, this is not the worst. I'm going to single loon this because queen needs to be where she needs to be right now. Like, this is a good situation. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay, I'm down. Freeze. Help the queen kill that, please. Hey, we're looking okay. We're okay. We have time, I think. I think we're okay. Cool, we're gonna freeze. And use that. And then totem. And then freeze. Get all the cleanup over here that we can. And we're gonna time fail. No shot, man. We're gonna time fail. We didn't keep the warden up. Ah, man. Snap. If I'd put that invis on the warden and kept him alive, I think we would have been in a better spot. I took my eyes off him for 1 second, and he got noped out. Unfortunate, though. Okay. So we get a high percentage, though. It's a high percentage, too. At least it wasn't a 1. And we'll request. I enjoy the hit, though. Like, I enjoy this attack. I use it because I enjoy it. Like, I get bored with brainless spam. Okay. So our queen needs to attack the top because the CC is at the eagle. The warden could stand to fireball this bow and basically delete 2 heroes. So we'll go like that. Queen. Baby. Okay. She's going to go right here. I see where she's going. Okay. Right here. Queen's fine. Alright, so she's walking into kind of an interesting spot. Okay. I don't understand that pick. It is kind of dealing damage, though. Holy cow. Okay. Oh, wow. Warden. I wasn't even looking at Warden here. Freeze him. I'm going to invis as well. We need to totem and drop a baby. And I say that because that guy's got a lot of HP. All right, go on, queen. Get in there, baby. Okay. Can we get the last single out here before we die? Maybe not. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, queen's gonna go down. But that's why you have the stone slammer. We drop the stone slammer in. Drop a few rocket loons here, there, everywhere. Just head in. Wizard, wizard. Archers, corners. We're looking fine, though. CC's going to come out. Warden caps the Town Hall. W. Clean up Rocket Loon. Clean up Rocket Loon. This. Throw it. Pow. And we got it. Nice. What's up? That totem versus the defending king was 100% necessary. If we had not totemed the king, we would not have killed him. Now, granted, the other thing that I realize is I actually have headhunters now. So maybe I should be swapping out, like, a wizard and a couple archers for a headhunter. I think that's the way. Now the trick is remembering to use the headhunter. Honestly, forgot, because I've had so many of these heroes upgrading. I've just been running, like, Super Bowler Smash, taking, like, a low percentage 2-star and just moving on just to keep the money flowing for the time being. But as soon as we're done with these attacks, I'm putting all the heroes down again. Or at least the ones that can be put down. I got 5 hours on the air defense. I'll put that back on the Warden. She'll help me with my achievement, or with my quest here. Spending the elixir will then allow me to collect more elixir. It's one thing about the season bank that kind of bothers me is when you have these quests, they require you to collect elixir from your collectors, not from raids. You have to spend what you have so that you're below your maximum of 14 million in my case, so that your collectors then can refill your storage instead of just collecting money from raids. That's a little bit annoying to be a feature of the season pass, but a minor inconvenience. They're basically, I understand that they're basically saying, okay, we want you to progress. We want you to actually go to the next thing. Spend your money, dude. You know what I mean? Like spend your loot kind of thing. All right, we got 2 more hits. Let's go. All right, 13. We want to attack with the queen on the CC side always, and the warden on the opposite side. So warden, you here. Queen, over here. I'll shoot the arrow this way. Woo! I sniped this queen, boy. That must have hurt. Somebody's forehead just pow. All right. All right, here comes the CC. Poison. Electro Dragon under fire. Nice, got him down. No fuss. Warden's chilling. He can fight that level 20 minion prince, no problem. Even if they start exchanging blows, it's not going to be an issue. I'll double loon that real quick. Just take it out. So she'll turn left. It would be pretty cool if we could jump her into this single target inferno. So I'm actually going to put the jump right there. And rage, I think. Oh boy. That little step up almost killed her. She's going to avoid the jump. Okay. Well, that's our life, I guess. What I really want to do is fireball this eagle here. No! That's bad. Yep. Okay. Well, rage, freeze. All right, she's got to. He has to deal with the single. All right, eagle's down. First single down. I'm gonna drop the Stone Slammer and just start moving with the rest of the hit. Freeze it again. Nice. Warden actually moves away from that single. That's ideal, actually. I'm gonna totem up here just to make this smoother. All right. Okay, we got it. GG. Pow, nerd. Dunzy. What's going on, Mozzarella? How's it going, dude? What's going on, TC? I'll be home soon if you need troops. Yeah, man, I will definitely need troops for my Tunnel 18 hits. Definitely need some troops for that. I'll be asking for all totems because I actually can cook max poisons myself, so I can flex my in-hand spells a little bit to match what you guys can hook me up with. Okay, we have one more to do. We've only missed once. It was against a Town Hall 13. It should be noted that so far, I think I've been about even 12s and 13s for all the bases that I've hit. And the only base that I failed on was a time fail on a Town Hall 13. And it was actually a proper 13. So, interesting there. Just sort of seeing the trend here in Wizard 11. League Wizard 11. All right, let's go ahead and request our last set of troops for the Town Hall 12 ranked hits. And then we'll be swapping accounts and continuing on our 18. We have CWL and ranked hits to do over there. We're in Electro 33. So that's what we have in store for you today. Let's go ahead and finish. See if we can finish strong. I don't know if I can 3-star this, guys. I don't know. He doesn't have Infernos. He doesn't have an Eagle. I don't know if I can 3-star this. This is going to be tough. Like, so tough. I mean, I took 20% of the base with an arrow, so... And I'm fighting an Apprentice Warden. Right. Sure, man. Whatever. I think I could just Rocket Loom this to death, honestly. Like, I don't even know that I need to do the attack. I mean, and I'm just saying, like, I don't think I need to do... I don't need to do the attack. I'm just going to spam the spells out real quick, push the queen in as fast as I can. Throw that. I mean, because why not, right? Town Hall goes down. This. We'll use the fireball for cleanup, just for the lulls. Cool. Bit. There it goes. GG's. Well, guys, set your rank base, please. Like, that's just... That's a little, Well, that places us in what place? 7th place. Cool. If we'd hit perfect, it would have given us another 9 trophies, which would have raised our position. It would have put us in 4th or 3rd. No, 4th. It would have put us in 4th if we'd actually hit perfect. So, yeah. Let's see, what's the percentages looking like? 97, 97.6, 97, 90. Dude, I have the highest hit rate. I'm just not defending as well as the 13s. That's what this says. If I'm 99.4% average destruction, 2.9 average stars, it's higher than anyone above me. It's because I'm not defending as well. Town Hall 13s defend better. Okay. So, yeah. Anyways, that's the Town Hall 12, nerds. Town Hall 12, looking good. The bows are going to complete, and I'm going to hit the button for Town Hall 13. In the meantime, I'm going to continue to smash hero levels. I'm going to have all this, I think it's like 5 days something to upgrade. Yeah, almost 6 days to upgrade the Town Hall, so I'll have 6 days of upgrades for the heroes. And then after that, to upgrade the Hero Hall, so that's 6 days. The Hero Hall upgrade is going to take another 5. That's basically 11 days that I'll be upgrading stuff before I can even touch the real champions. So it makes the most sense to just smash as many hero levels between me finishing the bows and Town Hall 13 popping. Because once Town Hall 13 does pop, I'm going to be immediately diverting builders off of the hero grind onto core structures such as Hero Hall, Blacksmith, the Barracks, the Dark Barracks, the Dark Spell Factory, the Spell Factory, of course the Laboratory. Can't forget the Laboratory. And Beyond that, there's also army camps that we want to knock out pretty quickly, right? Expanding your housing space by 20 is massive when you hit a new town hall. So 20 more housing space, another big pickup. And then just starting basically getting the foundation of the town hall. Anything related to offense gets upgraded immediately. And then after that, storages we'll be upgrading. We'll get another 4 million of each. And then your Dark Spell Factory gets upgraded, giving you another 60. So that puts us at 300,000 Dark. I don't think we get Dark as part of the upgrade here. Yeah, so it's just the 60 from the Dark Spell Factory, or the Dark Elixir storage would put us at 300 Dark Elixir for our complete storage. That's cool. So anyways, that's our 12. I do want to go ahead and poke at the 11, make sure I don't have an available upgrade. I think I did have something that was supposed to be finishing for our live stream. Nice. So we got the miner and a builder. Okay. So what do we do with this? Nice. Well, we have the Archqueen and the King upgrading simultaneously. As you can see, we're coming down to the very end of Town Hall 11. It's happening so fast. So fast. Right before our very eyes. I'm going to put on my Do Not Disturb. And then, yeah, so let's go ahead and put something else into our laboratory. It's final level on the miner finished. I think I was wanting to do this to free up my elixir storage to collect with. So I think we'll do this 2 days and 3 hours. Nice. So we'll do that. Bow. There we go. And it's still not free. It's crazy. We're still overcapped. It's been, what, like 6 days? Less than, maybe. I think Monday was the start of the season, was it? Sunday. And I still haven't been able to spend all this loot. That's where we're at with this town hall. Like, I can't dump on walls. Sad day. I'm looking at my other elixir expenditures. I guess I could start doing my dark drills just to empty the storages enough to start collecting. But we're gonna run into a problem, like an actual problem, not being able to spend elixir to finish this quest. Collect 1.5 million elixir from your elixir collectors. That's gonna suck, not being able to do that. So anyways, the builder needs to go where? Onto a dark drill. Like I was just saying. Go ahead and take a chunk out of our elixir. Bam. So there it is. Cool. Upgrade-wise, defensively, we have finished the air defenses. We have finished our expos. We have finished the Infernos. We have finished the Eagle. We've finished the Archer Towers and the Cannons and the Mortars. We are now working on doing all the Wizard Towers. We will probably end on Teslas, but we need to start smashing traps. And that's really it. I mean, excuse me, bomb towers get 2 levels. That'll be something to work on for maybe 3-4 days. But yeah, Town Hall's wrapping up. I mean, Town Hall 11, it really amazes me how quick the Town Hall is now. It happens so fast. It really happens so fast. So, let's see. While we're overcapped on Elixir, I do want to go ahead and complete my star bonus. I realize I'm kind of just all over the place right now, but ideally we would want to complete the star bonus before we get down to that. What? I didn't mean to do that. We want to complete the star bonus before we get our storage down to 10 million elixir, because if I'm overcapped, I'm not putting anything back. I want to be able to spend elixir to free up 1.5 million space and then do nothing but collect for about a day, which should not set me back at all. It's not going to inconvenience me, but I need to get the storage down under 10 million elixir to be able to collect. And we're just chilling. This is a full baby dragon attack. I don't have rocket loons at Town Hall 11. Let's see, which one do I lightning? Probably the one where the queen is. I can probably get her when she jumps over the wall. So I'll be watching the queen here. She's gonna take one more step this way and we'll zap. Here we go. That's big. Triple Lightning to get an 80 plus the defending queen. That's like double air defenses. It's like getting 2 air defenses. Huge. Alright, I don't know. Yeah, we'll throw it now, actually. Because we get his Expo plus his Eagle, which doesn't actually go down. And that feels really, really awkward, if I'm being honest. Not getting the AD down, or not, excuse me, not getting the Eagle down, because I think one more baby dragon will end up triggering Eagle Artillery, which I don't really like. Because I would like to have the Eagle down before I start dropping Stone Slammer, which then starts to absorb all kinds of crazy fire. And this is challenging to do with only a Prince and a Warden charge, right? I mean, he's gotten solid value, but I mean, we got less than a minute. We've done 50% of the base. Let's see. He's going to take that. I'm actually going to drop the Stone Slammer and start going now. All right, so he's going in. Okay. And then he'll move. Okay. Not terrible. Alright, we took out some air skellies with that. That's cool too. One more baby there. A baby over here. A lady over there. I'm gonna rage and poison that. And then just trying to get percentage and like whatever, right? It's not a huge deal that we're not 3-starring. When you're down a hero at Town Hall 11, it feels noticeable. It does, particularly if you don't have your queen. What I will say too is if I'm running queen and warden only, you can you can actually get by. Unfortunately, with just the prince and the warden, you lack kind of the opening power that you really need, so that when you end up dropping the prince, you get instant value, you know? All right, so I'm not in the main clan. I can't request for more troops. I gotta accept what I can. We might just go for like the quickest 2-star that we can find, and that might be more easily said than done, because the town hall looks pretty cord here. So move on. Okay, I think we can get this town hall reasonably. Man, those storages are going to be pain. Look at this. Some early damage here. I'm going to throw it in now. I can't tell if we're in trouble or not. I'm trolling myself. Okay, we're okay. That was a little awkward to deal with, right? No freeze, so we kind of had to do what we were gonna do. Get that. How? We need to be aware of that single stilling up. So I think we go like. I like this one the best, because we get a sweeper with it. I like taking sweepers over, like, for example, another archer tower. I could have zapped this tri-cluster, but I like the idea of zapping out a sweeper more because I need to attack in, right? And if you constantly have a sweeper pushing your prince back, pushing your babies, your pocket loons back, that's honestly worse, like much worse situation to be in. All right, let's cover our corners with archers. Let's get some early cleanup down. Percentage, right? Like you have to play the percentage game. Get a baby. We'll go 2 baby dragons here for that, because I think that's what it's going to take to trade. Yeah, we need 2 babies to trade. Cool. I'm going to rage and pop prince. And the reason I'm doing that... Oh, that's bad. Okay, well, I messed that up. I didn't see it. Didn't see it soon enough, man. Do that and that. Do this. do this. Maybe we go like this. Pull the healers over. Baby in for the town hall. That should get it, I think. I don't think the Eagle's going to be that mean to us here. Okay. One more baby directly onto the Archer Tower. Oh man, I didn't invis him soon enough. Sucks. Alright, we got the Plane Castle down. We got all his Dark Elixir. We can leave. It's not a problem. We got 2 real quick. Let's pick up the last star. It would be amazing to find like a progress base and just take a free Town Hall hit. Yeah, not going to happen. Let's see if we can find a progress base real quick. Just finish it up. Finish up the daily bonus. I don't see it. It's in the middle. Can't do it. I want a quick Town Hall. Oh boy. Okay. Huh. Okay. Hey, I'll take that wild business. That's crazy, man. You put a hole in your base and a guy drops 15 baby dragons up your rear. I wonder what that feels like. Can't say I know it. Come. Cool. Nice. Okay, quick and easy. All right, we got our ore bonus. Last checkup is going to be looking at the ore. We're banking all of this ore for Town Hall 12 when we arrive. I want to be able to put levels into my Fireball and my Rage Gem. I'm looking at my King too. Like, I feel like I should put levels onto the King. But at least for now, I'm most interested in getting this Rage Gem up to level 15. This is a big increase for level 15. You get up to 45%, which is pretty huge. This, you just get a DPS increase, and then when you hit level 15, you get more Fireball damage, which is nice, right? It gets you up over 3,000 damage. On my 12, you can see what that number is, but here, we're waiting on the progress for this. As soon as this pops, we're going to be doing the archers to level 18. This is kind of a weird thing to do. Go all just sneaky archers level 18. That's the set requirement that you need to get this Bob control and the 6 builder. I've picked the archer. I've just been running only sneaky archers, right? And then the level 9 defense is going to be the multi-mortar, which is just, it's waiting at level 8 right now. I just need to get a builder for it. And then the total of 45 levels is going to be the drag. Battlecopters, you get it at level 15. This is going to level 15 right now. So we need 15 more levels between those two heroes. And so I'll just be dual smashing both heroes at the same time, right? If I can go 2 levels at a time instead of just 1 level at a time, it'll take me half the time. I'm thinking that it'll take me about like 1.5 to 2 months to get that done. But that's all we got. I mean, I'm not wasting elixir on these other things. This account, the only purpose of my builder base on this account is to get the 6 builder. I do not want to think about builder base for this account. I just want my 6 builder. Gosh darn it. Okay? So get it straight. All right. Let's go ahead, hop over to the 18, and get ready for the second half of our live stream today. We are here on the Town Hall 18. It looks like we have a live CWL attack going on. Let's see if they're attacking us or if we're attacking them. Looks like Kilroy is going in on Rambo. Let's see what he's bringing. Oh boy, lots of Meteor Golems. This base, though, looks heckin' rushed. This should be crushed just by looking at it. Oh man, what is that? Like a Town Hall 9 or 8 air defense? Town Hall 9 air defense? Yeah, this is crushed, right? The entire base is open. These defenses do not have damage to compete with the HP on Meteor Golems. Like, if you are rushing a base or engineering a base, this is the reason why you should not be rushing your base anymore. It's just too simple to completely smush a rush base with some of these higher Town Hall level troops. Oh my gosh, the king just two-shot the queen. 2 swipes, queen dead, defending queen. Now queen will probably go down here. No, she won't. Wow, okay, she's actually, because she's sharing the damage with all the meteor golems. Archer tower wasn't full damage onto her, it was spread out. Easy triple for Kilroy, GG's Kilroy. This is our mirror. Now, this is a much more, I believe this is a fine mirror. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this. Whoa, his ricochet cannons, strangely, are underleveled. His mortars are underleveled. His wizard towers are underleveled. His bomb towers are underleveled. Huh. It's interesting. Okay, so there's quite a few components here that are underleveled. But his strongest defenses, his bows, his multi-archer, well, excuse me, the ricochet cannons, I would argue, are on par with strongest defense. But like his bows, his archer towers, his multi-gear, his scatter, his infernos, all max rank. His revenge tower, max rank. But there's a lot here that's not, and that's interesting to see. His light beam is still baby. Okay, interesting choice of using the light beam. Also, why'd you stick it on the outside, man? It's got a crazy good range. So this will be our mirror. Not the most impressive situation to hit, but you know, not something that, definitely something that we don't want to mess up, right? Because if it's this weak, we need to be hitting this perfectly. I'd really like to get his town or his clan castle, because that would completely neuter the base, right? Like, you have so much like hot stuff in this core. If we hit one of the spitters, we'd get his revenge tower, or if we hit the other spitter, we'd get his multi-gear plus the CC and a scatter shot and a spell tower. So yeah, I think we should be trying to fireball one of his fire spitters. I think that is the way. You fireball one fire spitter, and then the attack should kind of handle itself after that. Amazing value out of that. And obviously Revenge Tower is going to be worth a little bit more than your multi-gear. Especially if you're choosing to fireball this multi-gear tower, this is going to deal a lot more damage because you're going to be moving into that later. So if this is a mirrored choice, I think you go for the fire spitter on the right. Take better value in the form of knocking this out so you don't fight it fully juiced at the end of the raid. So what would we need to fireball that? One invis for this, another invis for these three. One invis for this, another invis. So 3 invis, and then we'd have to have this out of the way too. Wow. So we have to let this develop if we're actually going for that fireball. Huh. You can't really go for a fireball at the top because of the singles. You're immediately in peril. At least if you put him down in front of the multi won't fry him, right? Like if he steps up, he's not going to get fried. Okay, well, at least we have a solid idea of how we want to handle this. Let's go ahead and take a quick bathroom break. Don't forget builder huts. Yeah, the builder huts were also on underleveled. Totally, totally. What's up, Battles? Whoa, happy birthday, Mista. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Yeah, man, my birthday was awesome. It was on Wednesday, and I went out and saw a metal show. I saw Jeff Tate of Queensryche play at the center stage in downtown Atlanta. It was amazing. He had a band of 10 people on the stage, like 3 guitars, a bass guitar, a keyboardist, a cello, a violin, a drummer, backup vocals, all. Yeah, it was freaking great. It was awesome. And Thomas, what's up over on the Twitch side? Appreciate you guys being here. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. All right, guys. So yeah, I need to take the quick bathroom break. We're at the middle point. We've already knocked out everything to do with the Town Hall 12. Talked about the 11 a little bit. Just kind of checked in on the progress there. But most importantly, we're on to the Town Hall 18, and we have 10 ranked attacks to complete today, as well as a CWL hit. We'll be doing that all in the second hour of our stream. So at this time, I would advise you to take a lap around your house, get something to eat or drink, or you can use the bathroom like I'm about to do. But don't go anywhere. We will be right back. All right, guys, we are back. We are back. Did you wash your hands? Why did you not wash your hands? Oh, boy. You're covering all the bases. Of course, I washed my hands. Or did I? Did I? Of course I did. All right. We also got an ice cold. This one's a vanilla Coca-Cola today. About to crack that bad boy. Little ASMR for the nerds. Here we go. Cheers, guys. Hold on. That deserves a second. I know you didn't, but I just can't prove it. Right? Oh my gosh. Too much Mr. Battles. Love is war, love is war, love is war. All right. Okay, so like I said, we're going to do our ranked hits first and then do our CWL at the end, just so we have the difficulty raised. Now, I was saying at the end of my last stream that I wanted to continue with the throwers this season, but man, the more I play with throwers, I don't know what it is. My Warden does weird things when I run throwers, and I just can't make sense of it. Like, the Warden doesn't want to be behind the throwers. He wants to step in front of the throwers so much. And it's when I have the Meteor Golems in front, I got the Queen pushing with the Warden. Though I don't know, the Warden just acts smarter. So I've gone back for my final 20 hits. I'll do 10 hits today, 10 hits tomorrow. But I've gone back to Meteor Golems. Fireball Meteor Golem. I have no idea. For real, Warden starts tanking for no reason. Exactly. I don't know what it is. I know that they, with the balance patch, that they did kind of work on the Warden's logic when it came to, like, following things. But I feel like it's kind of broken him in some ways, even though maybe he's doing certain things a little better with certain army compositions. At least with throwers, man, he's really annoying sometimes. I just noticed him, like, he wants to kind of sidestep or stand instead of behind the troops. Maybe he's not standing directly in front, but he's like beside the troops. So flanking defenses will like just peg him out like instantly. And I'm like, dude, what in the world? What's the problem here? So yeah. Anyways, we're on to Fireball Meteor Golems with our Tunnel 18 ranked. I like to take a Apprentice Warden with this composition, and I actually like having 6 Rocket Loons to be flexible. So instead of running the 5th Meteor Golem, flexing in Rocket Loons to help with the Warden charge to set up the Fireball essentially. If I'm able to get a cheap Fireball that sets amazing funnel with no invis trick, I will take it every single time. Pathing is the most important thing that you're trying to set up with a Warden Fireball. Now, if you do get those really toxic core Town Hall 18 bases that have, walls that surround the Town Hall that are like 6 or 7 layers thick, and there's like a couple super strong defenses right next to the Town Hall, I will go for a deep Fireball. But most of the time, if it's not one of those bases, I will accept cheaper, more definitive pathing over deep value. And what I get off the back of that is extra invis for the back end that can support the Warden. And then, of course, 4 totems for the back end, plus extra invis onto Royal Champion, usually is a recipe for success. So, yeah. And we have a Troop Launcher and a Log Launcher as our preferred CCs. If it's a very open layout, I will at times use a Barracks. But the Wall Wrecker, we may as well just go ahead and take this out. I don't even know why that's sitting there. I'll go ahead and put in my own Troop Launcher in case no one is able to donate it. But yeah, Flame Flinger value can be good too. This army's pretty flexible. Like the composition I have in front of me, I like it because it feels flexible. Let's go ahead and get into our first hit. Checking equipment, it looks good. Warden's ground, good. All spells, troops are there, good. Let's do it. Okay. So Fireball value would be good. Probably onto this Inferno. Because then we would get... wait a minute. If we Fireball the bow, we get the Clan Castle. It's going to be a tricky Fireball to hit, though. You know what? I think I prefer just to go for the Inferno Tower here. Alright, Warden's going to go right here. I'm going to Rocket Loon this real quick. Just to try to make sure that he goes south. Yeah, that's what we want. And then we'll line up onto his Inferno. I'm actually going to also Rocket Loon out the Inferno, right? Because if that's just there and there's nothing that's really stopping me, that's value, right? Like, we've taken one of his Infernos. One more should do it. And then I think this Fireball is clean. So we just clean. And I'll take that. Hey, totally happy with that. 100%. Okay, so King, Meteor Golems, Log Launcher, clean this break. Here comes the CC. I'm gonna poison up right there. Throw in the loons. Queen has skipped the funnel. But all this is going on. I'm going to put in a couple archers to kind of help out with some of those air skellies. The king's going to be on his mission. And this is where we drop this and immediately pop the rocket spear to go for the single inferno. I'm going to rage this to fight his heroes and then totem. And then king ability. And then queen ability will probably be good to pop here too. But I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Pop it now. I'm going to drop the totem back here too. RC's coming in hot. Let's go ahead and invis the RC to make sure she takes this down. As long as that goes down, this is crushed. Completely crushed. Totally crushed. Completely crushed. Gonna totem on top. And then this is cleaned. This is clean, dude. GG's. 3 stars. 3 stars. Nice. So that was an example of using a fireball with no invis. And then on the back end, I had invises. I had invises come out of my ears. I had totems coming out of my ears. Helena Tome! Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me go all the way back and make sure I'm reading them in order. 6 or 7 layers thick, huh? No, seriously. Seriously. 6 or 7 layers thick. Thick spelled with 2 C's. 2 C's. 1 for TC and 1 for thick. Happy birthday, T. Thank you, Helena. Happy birthday, TC. Lots of wins, glory, and good deeds. Metal, yellow, first. Yeah. Lots of everything you want badly. And see you soon. Another game, more interactions. Nice. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Helena. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Battle says, I just don't get why they're releasing new equipment for BK and not for Minion Prince. Like, come on, there was a time when they used to say that each hero would have 2 epics only? Huh. Really? Did they really say that? Early on? Huh. I did not know. All right, ranked. Okay, so we got the ranked request out. We got 3 people online. So hopefully someone looks down at the request and hooks it up. But I'd like to roll this. Mott's is online. Mott's is on point. Thank you, Mozzarella. Mott's is a real one, guys. Many thanks to Mott's for the donations. All right. Next hit inbound. All right, fireball time. Oh, man. You want his revenge tower, right? Because then you get his mono and his light beam. How hard would that be to set up? Maybe not that hard. I'm going to have to take damage on my way in, but I think I can do it. Okay. I'm going to put you down. 1. Got this. I'm going to double loon the mortar so I can get a wizard down here to help with this funnel, because I need to have the funnel done. Okay. We're sacking the wizard here because I want to set that. Yeah, nice. So he's not going to want to go left. Can he take this without me having to invis? I would like to, and I think he's good enough for it. Yeah. So we're okay. He's going to heal. The question is, we're stepping in. Takes the AD. I think we do this. All right, we got all that. Wonderful. Okay, and that's looking great. Let's do this. All right, we need to protect Warden. Love it if Warden could get healed, man. Like, any kind of healing for my Warden. Any at all. Are we serious? All right. All right, queen's pushing. This looks fine to me, honestly. Like, totally fine. His RC's over there. We're going to save the poison for RC. Actually, we're going to do this, and this, and this. Okay, W. Massive W. Invis. Protect. Okay. We're running out of time, which is not a problem I thought I was going to have with this hit. So, unfortunately, I need to get all queen stuff out, and we need to start toteming. Let's totem here. Totem here. Because we're running out of time. Like, this is a problem. All right, get you over here. Okay, 9, 8, 6, 5. Okay. That recall actually kind of saved my butt. I think that actually saved my butt. GG's. Clock is ticking. Yeah, I felt it too. I was like, wait a minute, we got 40 seconds left. And that's a corner with a bunch of Teslas. Recall was clutch. Yeah, boy. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate it. New EQ just turns BK into RC with a haste file. Yeah, dude. Oh, okay. Let me say something. It was that challenge that they have going on did not come very intuitive to, like, it did. I did not pick up on how this should be done. I think on one of my lower accounts, I tried it a couple times and I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Like, you tap on the screen to move him around? That's interesting. Very interesting feature. All right, let's go. Request. G thinks he's funny. Every time I swap in one of my alternate accounts into the clan so I can support with my main, he welcomes my alt like it's a different person every time. He thinks he's funny. Oh, then you don't know about controllable heroes? No, I don't know anything about controllable heroes. This was introduced in 2024 December Clashmas. Oh, yeah, I never saw it. Never seen it before. Okay. All right, we got our stuff. Let's do our next hit. Looks like 8 more. Okay. Very easy decision to make. Would be fireballing either of the side compartments. If we fireball his light beam, that's also value. Okay. Yeah, a little awkward. Okay, how... I think I see the fireball. I'm going to double loon this real quick. Okay, so he's got... That's trapped up there. Like, big time. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and invis now. Now. Invis him. Okay, we had to totem that. Alright, so at least we've got this. His CC's not out yet, and I think letting him go is fine. Because there's still more value to claim in here. One archer's cool. Okay, this is where we put the king down. Let him take that. Put queen down. Put king down. Do this. We're going to troop launch. And we're going to break. And we're going to let this ride. Here comes the clan castle. There's that. Let's throw that in there. That's going to trigger, and then I'm going to late drop my RC, because these troops are going to kind of go on past what we got going on here. And then I'm going to late drop the RC. Pop the king. Now we got a minute and 20. We're going to pop that. I'm going to totem over here. Rage. Queens need to delete that as fast as possible. I'm going to totem long shot because we have people moving that direction. I'm picking up the queen. I'm moving the queen out. 1, 2. 1, 2. I think we've got this, right? I think it's gravy. Let's totem here. Okay, RC's in. We got it. GG's. W's, boys. W's. See, this is not my experience with throwers right now. My experience with throwers is like, I can set it up. I can, you know, figure out how to kind of slip them into a funnel, you know, slip them into the base. Those are the best moments, like where you establish the funnel so well that you drop them at an angle and they just kind of like slide into a compartment. But man, the Warden just does dumb stuff. Dumb stuff all the time. There's a Controllable Heroes event which had like 20 levels with a bit different mechanics for different heroes. Team said that they did this to see if it'll be a good change to make in the game or not. It's an experiment, but now it comes in challenge levels every once in a while. GG's. Yeah. What's up? Asa Cash 2062. What's up? Hello. GG. All right, let's request again. Nice. See, our first day, we were doing this thrower attacks, and the number of time fails, the number of times that my Warden steps out in front and just like feeds himself to the defenses. Super lame, man. Like, way lame. Very lame. So I'm definitely down with this. Let's keep it up. It feels more comfortable. It feels more sure. All right, so where's the fireball? That compartment looks disgustingly good. Both spitters, revenge, both spell towers, and the mono. Bro, are you joking? So if I hit his mono, we get everything. I think that's the cleanest angle too. How many invis? 1, 1, 2. Okay. Okay, there's the Tesla here. I just spotted you. Okay. Almost lost a healer for that. I maybe should have dropped 2 loons. Okay, so we're headed in. He comes out. Headhunter. Okay. And the invis is onto that full compartment, and then these 2 right here. So we need the archer tower, and then we hit the invis trick. And here we go. 1, 2. Throw. Double quake. Pow. Value, boys. I wanted to drop a loon for that because I'm moving down this way, not top side. All right, let's swap over to troop launcher, I think. This is so open, right? Like, I don't know why I'm waiting so long either. I'm kind of doing a bad thing. All right, let's go. This, troop launcher, wall break, loon. A couple rocket loons, I think as well, is a good call. All right, take that down. Pop this. My queen. Oh, I didn't poison the furnace. I saw a bunch of ice golems. Okay. Here. Warden, don't do stupid stuff. Like, stay out of harm's way, my guy. Where's the RC? I can't see her. There she is. Let's totem her. Let's re-totem here. Wizard. We have a rocket loon for that top side Tesla. Pop queen, because we're in an amazing spot in terms of, like, we can reach so much. This is why this base is so trash. Right? Like, we're literally waltzing through his entire house and just taking his whole home. Nice. Okay, a bunch of traps. And that's everything, nerd. Sick. GG's. So what do you want to be called? 2062? A Cash? Or Cash? You want me to call you Cash? What do you go by? All right, next request. Spiddly dip. There we go. Nice. Someone needs troops. Hook it up. Hook Mott's up. All right, let's go. Let's hit. Hit his wizard tower. That's good value there, right? We get his bomb tower, his CC, and his monolith, as well as 2 ricochets. That's actually enormous value. I'll take it. Hey, I think that's what we want, right? And I think for this, we'd launch. Send 1. Just test a little bit. Okay, we find some Teslas. Sure. If we hadn't tested, I would have been in the middle of my invis trick, and I would have missed. Okay, so what is it? 1, 2 gets it, I think. 1, 2. Yeah, there it is. Hey, that's a W. We'll send 1 rocket loon, or 2, or a 3rd. Bruh, I really want it out, like so bad. Okay. And now here we'll go like this. We'll break. We'll send. We'll slip the queen. We'll send this. Put the king over here. Or not. I'm trying to put shit down. It's not happening. Okay. Alright, so Warden's dead. That sucks. Send him. Alright, everything's pushing the core now. So we need to move fast. Alright, rage. Healers step in the rage, please, for the love of Pete. Okay. Queen's ability. Alright. Nice. RC traded that out. That's good. Send it over there. Send this here. Oh no! Oh no! Don't want to die yet. That's so ugly. Totem again, I guess. Wizard, archers for cleanup. Now, we still have the RC doing amazing work. And we need to totem this right here. Nice. That's actually so good, right? Because then we do this. Everything's tanked. King's ability is going to go off, and it's going to be a 3. Nah, nerd. There we go. I'm Indian, so accent a little different. First time hearing some English guy pronounce my name. It looks different. That's why I'm telling you, forgive my English. Hope you understand. Just fun. Don't take serious. Save it. Yeah, no worries, man. No, I sometimes when I read stuff, I have to guess, but it's fine. All right. Got it done. All right, gotta wait a little bit longer so that cooldown on the CC comes available. Is that 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7? And cheers, ice cold Coca-Cola nerds. All right, request out. Get mozzarella. He's filling me up. Nice. It looks like we're both smashing our ranked hits at the same time. Let's see if I can be sneaky, by the way. Trying to spectate. Is he live? Is he gonna go live? I can't see if when he goes live, can I? You're saying your sleep cycle is cooked, bro? Akash. Akash? Akash? Perfect. Okay. Akash. Got it. All right, I'll try to remember that now. Perfect. All right, we got our troops. I was seeing if maybe I could sneaky spectate on bots just to see how he's doing in his ranked hits. But I don't know how to see that. Am I in the wrong screen for it? I thought people could spectate. Anyways, we're on for our next hit here. Okay, so Island Town Hall, but a ring of defenses. Notably, his Revenge Tower... Ooh. You know what? I like the vibes of hitting the Super Wizard Tower to capture at least one of the singles. We'll hit this one. Bro, you have got to be kidding me. The booger is allowing me to get splashed. We need him to get that done before we can do anything. Oh my god, bro! Those healers took way too much damage. With that. Alright, that was dangerous. Almost through. Alright, I like that he's coming down this way too, because we're going to get the other wizard tower out. Let's just put you here. Send you like here. The king here with this. And we'll send all these. And actually break there as well. Put this guy up here. A couple loons. Alright, queen. Stay alive. We're going to start toteming Mr. Longshot as well. Totem. Okay, we're in there. And there's the furnace. Okay. Okay. Unfortunately, we are going to end up losing the RC. But we have an interesting core of units that are kind of set up here. I'm wondering if we rage, if that's going to get it done. And totem on top of the queen. Hey, this is looking decent, actually. I'm not mad about this. All right, we got the warden backing the meteor golems. Which is pretty enormous, right? Warden, don't die. Rest in peace. All right. We got everything, though. We have everything. The healers somehow have survived this nonsense. I'm going to totem. I think we have the time. Should be okay. Totem again. And we get it done. Sick! W again. See, if I had throwers right there, and my throwers decided to go to the core, and those weren't, instead of the meteor golems, those were throwers, my warden would have done dumb things from the moment he even sniffed the middle compartment. He would have died before we made it to that middle compartment. He would have tried to die before we made it to the middle compartment. But instead, meteor golems, he is fine standing behind those guys, but I don't know what it is. Throwers, and he just does the weirdest stuff. I can't make heads or tails of it. All right, what's this? Builder base hit. Okay. Got to do one of those eventually. All right, how are we doing with hits? We get 4 more today. So far, we're doing pretty well. Doing excellent. So let's keep that up. Top compartment's valuable. Double super wizard tower, multi-archer, and the mono. Either left or right compartment would also be good value. I kind of want to take the top compartment. I'm not gonna lie. It'd be a cheap fireball too. Okay, decision made. I'm gonna loon twice. That goes down. We're gonna fireball now. Beautiful. Okay. I'm gonna let him kind of rip into this corner here, and then we'll end up picking him up. One thing about kind of trying to sideswipe these invis compartments is if you don't do this right, you can screw it'll screw the attack. So we're on a log launcher. We're gonna need it. It would be good to trip the invis early. I just don't know if she's gonna want to attack it. Nice. Okay. Is the whole thing? It's ice golems. Okay, that's actually fine. I'm gonna accept that as a victory and just go ahead and do that. I'm gonna start doing the rest of the attack and probably pick up because he's fine. Like, he's totally fine. All right, Warden, where you going, bud? Get him out. Yeah, that was a little sketchy, if I do say so. Queen's ability. King's ability. Loon, loon. And a totem here. Okay. And totem here. RC's still pushing. She's actually aiding with the takedown of the long shot, which is good. And a totem now. Okay, also fine. All right, we're moving. We're still moving. Need to watch this queen, though. Here. Okay. 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 Okay, again. Okay, again. Queen, keep going, baby. Keep going. Oh, man. Are we about to fail this? It's going to be close. Oh, this is close. We got the meteor golem in there. It's saved. Cleanup time, though. 11, 9. Oh, we didn't get our cleanup down soon enough, did we? We might time fail this. 5, 4. Oh, no. No. No, it's a time fail. Oh, if we just put the cleanup down like 10 seconds sooner. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. For throwers, I think I might be because of their range. Huh? Man, I got demoted to Dragon League because of decay. Oh, it happens. Yeah. If you don't just stay enrolled, it'll happen to you. Rip. Yep. 98. Hey, but you know, 32 instead of like 1-starring and taking 15. Hey, that's I'm fine with it. The first 10 attacks we did were with throwers and we had the worst experience. Last tournament I also ran throwers, did not do particularly well. I'm not sold, man. I'm just not sold. The Warden AI, there's something that I don't understand about like the healer thrower dives that I just don't have words. So I'm almost certain that there's no way that we promote to Legend this week. All right. There's the CC up there with the bomb hive. Ooh, it's kind of juicy. If I hit that, we get the CC plus the bomb hive and the other super wizard tower. That's an interesting layout. Like, he's really protecting his value. Okay, I see the range. What did I do that for? Reaching for my healers, man. All right. Okay. A couple of those, not a problem, right? We want the invis. Get out of there! Ah! Okay. All right, we're gonna put the king over here. With this guy, go ahead and pop you. Drop the totem. And I'm going to drop the headhunter. The rocket loons over there. If that didn't make it, we might be in some trouble. I should have totemed again, just to ensure that we made it all the way there. This and a rage. All right, go, 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 go. King's ability. Where is RC? RC's down here, okay. We can reach that over the wall, no? We do, dude. Look at that. Oh no! Oh gosh. I dropped it when that spitter was still up. Not a fantastic look. Because we still have to get the town hall down, darn it. Okay. Healers catch up to the queen. Please. Okay, one of those, one of these. Okay, this. Anything more I can snipe? I don't think. I think we just have to play it out at this point. But we've got it, right? We have 45 seconds. We still have an invis. We still have a poison for the RC. I think this is good. I think we're okay. Okay, here we come. I'll break. Or not. You know, why not? Why not? Queen needs to move. Like, we need to move, baby doll. I think the break not working is going to cause us to fail, right? Because we don't have any DPS that's in the base. Oh, never mind, we do. 5, 4. Wow. Warden got smart. Apprentice Warden plus the boogers were attacking it, so we had enough housing space actually picking the target. So he didn't attack the wall. Nice. Oof, I was scared that spitter wasn't going down. Yeah, me too. I noticed it was one tile too far back, so the queen wasn't going to be able to touch it. But the boogers plus the apprentice warden jump the wall and lock it up. GG's. All right, 2 more, and then our CWL, nerds. Looking forward to it. I think so. Because I'm not running Life Gem, right? And the nerf that happened to the Meteor Golems brought the HP down significantly. I think it wasn't it 19,000? And they brought it down by 3,000 hit points. So the Apprentice Warden is adding what back now? Let's actually do the math. 16,000 hit points. Apprentice Warden adds 26%. Is my memory good? 26%. Yeah. So 26%. Quick calculator math. 16,000 times that plus 16. And so it adds 4,100 hit points. So it brings them up over 20,000 hit points, which is nice. Yeah, so you're sitting at, with the Apprentice Warden, the Meteor Golems, instead of 16,000 or 20,160, which I think is valuable, right? You're essentially adding an entire Meteor Golem with the one Apprentice Warden, but the Apprentice Warden is, you know, a backline DPS support. He doesn't have a great DPS himself, but I mean, like 215. When you look at what the Warden has, I think the Warden's over 300 at this point. Is he not? Wait a minute. Here, Warden's 339. Yeah, so the 2 Wardens together help, and plus the Apprentice Warden boosts up the Warden's HP, so the Warden gets more HP. So all this dying crap that my Warden's liking to do lately, the Apprentice Warden is protecting the Warden. Yeah, see, that's actually huge. Also, the heroes get some HP boost, too. You're looking at the human calculator. That's what's up, Thomas. I was always good with math, but, like quick math like that, no. I could, but you put me in a math class, I'll pick up what you're putting down. I always loved math in school. All right, let's keep it up. We need 2 more hits. All right, the CC's at the bottom. It is loaded. I want to go I think I just want his Revenge Tower, if I'm being honest. Because we would get a spitter with that. Or if we hit his spitter, I think we get everything that we really want. Okay, so we want this topside spitter. All right, let's do this, this. I'm going to loon once over here, twice over here. And then, so if he's attacking that, I think he's okay. Yeah, he's fine. Okay, and then the invis needs to happen in just a second. 2, better. Or that's cool too. Okay, we'll take that as W. We'll drop this here. We'll drop this here. We'll drop this here. We'll drop that in there. We'll drop the queen in the pocket. And send, nerd. I'll put in a loon as well. Another 2 loons over here. Just to help further make the pathing a little bit more obvious for the Meteor Golems to go to the center. We're going to lose some to this compartment here. But I'm reading the situation as pretty valuable overall, because we're going to end up fighting the... Okay, this comes out. I see the furnace. Okay. Queen takes. Good. Okay. And we're still moving. We need to invis this. Warden's taking too much damage. And I'm going to end up raging right here. Okay. That was dumb. I did not mean to drop that. I was trying to drop a loon. Okay. Totem over there. Totem over here. Double loon. Here. Okay. We have a way. But it's going to mean that my queen needs to be healthy when she fights the Super Wizard Tower, and I think it's going to be fine. Like, the way I'm looking at this right now, it looks totally fine. Let's turn everybody around. All right. It's good. The Queen Deeps should be fine. Our Giant's going to get in there and hit it real good once. Yeah. Nice. Okay. We're going to totem because, strangely, we kind of need this. We kind of need it to work that way. All right, and then there we go. 3 stars. No recall needed. I'm just using the same strategy. I just use 1 furnace to get that fireball quicker on an isolated core base. Yeah, you know, you're right. You're right. You're right. I think rocket loons are kind of doing the same thing for me. Because when you think about it, furnace is going to indiscriminately clear trash, whether or not it's defense or not. The rocket loons are what are directly setting the fireball pathing, right? Like directly creating the fireball with rocket loons. But you're right that furnaces can also help the warden charge through the same thing. Some people like 1, some people like 2. I've tried them both. Let's see. It helped me a lot in interviews, surprisingly. I don't know why they cared so much about that specific, but can always do the calculations. They make me do super fast. Gotta study. See you later, Battles. Good luck, man. Good luck with your studies. All right. 1 more attack before we do our CWL hit. Let's go put the request out and hit our buddy Mott's up with his troops. Tap, 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 tap. W Mott's. And hope your push is going well, Mozzarella. Okay. Super Wizard Tower gives me a lot. Should we just... No, I think we have to use at least 1 invis to make it work. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another one. Another one. It looked baited. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's baited. Let's do this and this. Throw. All right, we went that way with the fireball. Not what I had planned initially, but, you know, hey, we got everything. His CC is still alive. So need to note that real quick. I will let him maybe go to this multi-gear, but it doesn't look like he's going to go straight there. I think we're better served just picking up and backing out to our entry. You know what? I will take this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And pick up. And break. And drop. And this. And queen. And king. And this. And super loon. And that. And we're moving. Playing castle out. Furnace out. Furnace poison. Holy moly. Alright, it would be good if my troops started catching up. I'm popping King's ability because we're getting pounded. Alright, Queen's in there. Queen's doing the stuff. Our Warden is holding on, but not for long. Okay. The Queen is going where I want her to now, so we're actually going to end up raging here, I think. and popping the queen's ability, because she needs to kill a couple heroes. All right, that's good. This. Totem again. I think we got it. This base sucks. All right. Yeah. Yeah, this is cake. Let's do it here. Yep. Yep. There we go. Nice. Nerd. Where's the last building? Oh, there it is. Man, all these decos actually had me concerned for a second that I'd missed something like on the opposite end of the base. But we got it done. Okay, so for me, dude, I think it's just the proof is in the pudding. Our first day looked like this, right? 78% 1-star, 89% 1-star, 77% 2-star, 78% 1-star. You know, we ended with some good triples, right? But that's 1, 2, whoops, hold on. Let me count the list. Just so we're like totally clear on like why I'm saying that I'm not liking throwers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kendry was the 10th hit. So that means the first day, I 1-starred 3 times and 2-starred once. Today, I 2-starred once and 3-starred 9 times, and the 2-star was a 98% time fail. Completely my fault, right? So, like, I'm not digging the throwers. The Warden AI is doing really dumb stuff that is causing me not to like the interaction between the Warden and the thrower. And if I'm going to give up a Fireball to run a Life Gem and a Rage Gem with no active ability on Warden, I want the Warden to stay safe. I want him to be smarter, man. Like, he's just doing dumb stuff. All right. It helped me a lot in interviews, surprisingly. I don't know why they cared so much about that specifically, but okay, I read that. La, 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 la. Guys, peace and love. Okay, Supercell increased the Star Wars per battle in every league. Huh? Starior? What are you talking about? Did they? No way. No, you wanted to make it to Electro 31 to get the +2. This is the same. The reason why I pushed up, why I was excited to push, is because I knew I was going to get 2 Starry Ore per day, and it's still 2. Mott says my tax went well. My Queen Walk is getting so much better. Yeah, that's what's up, Mozzarella. Keep on charging, brother. Keep on charging. All right, it's time to do our war hit, and then we'll be calling it a day for our live stream. So let's go ahead and request up and start to scout our attack here. Let's make sure we understand if he has a loaded CC or not. He does. Okay. And we were talking about wanting to take out his Revenge Tower with our Fireball. I think it's going to be maybe a little challenging to land that, right? That would be the target. If we hit the Spitter, but if we hit either Spitter, yeah, see, that would even more complicate the issue, right? We're going to have to, like, actually attack in. Because, let's see, if I take this, then that's an Invis partner there. This is an Invis right here. But then this is an awkward Invis, right? Like, I'd have to Invis this and again. So there's so much about hitting this Fireball that is kind of making me a little bit uneasy. Because we're going to actually have to put, like, power into the base. Maybe that's where I use my Rage. Maybe I Rage Warden. Just to make it work. Right? If I put Warden down right in front of all this stuff, like, first, she needs to be right outside of range of that. So it needs to be basically right in front of this Dark Drill. And then I'm going to need to use early Rocket Loons to help set up the pathing for the fireball because we want to hit the spitter. So this charge is going to take longer than I really want it to, which is bothering me about the plan. I'm curious if anyone watching has a better thought on the approach here for a fireball. Because, like, If we attack just from the south, maybe it's easier to find the angle. I feel like it was a day, like it was for a day or an event, because I'm sure I'm not tweaking. Oh no, we had a 4 time every now and then we get the 4 times day bonus or double day bonus. And I think we have one of those coming up, don't we? If we look at this. 2 times star bonus. Wait a minute. I clicked on 2 times star bonus from the 16th to the 20th. So it's not here yet. It's not here yet. But yeah, every now and then they'll run like a 5-day thing where they double or even quadruple your stars. I know when you go up a town hall, your first 5 days at that new town hall, you get a 4 times star bonus, which is like, if you're an Electro 31 or higher, you get 8 star ore in a day. Oh my gosh. On top of your war win and on top of, I mean, yeah, that feels so good. Okay. We're locked and loaded. We know that this is an objectively weak Town Hall 18, but the core defenses for Town Hall 18 are maxed out. So it's not like it's totally weak, just certain things are gonna feel kind of weak. We're gonna rage right in front of the Dark Drill and just force the issue, I think. We have 6 rocket loons to use. Okay, let's do it. Wardens drop directly in front of the drill to dodge this and this. Okay. 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 At least he's going the way that I actually want him to go. Okay. Hey, we found our position, I think. Let's go like this, and this, and this. No, I'm so bad, dude. Well. Oh, okay. Well, here we are in recovery mode. Okay. We gotta move. Man, I'm trying to drop stuff and it's not coming out. I'm hitting other things. Okay, we're here. We're moving. Pop queen. Start moving, boys. Put this over here. Okay, we took the multi-gear before all that awful stuff happened to us there. And we're still pushing. We're going to totem. Keep the warden safe. Okay. Okay. It's clean. I mean, completely whiffed a bunch of invis spells. I accidentally made the spitter invisible. I dropped it just like one tile too deep. Made the thing that I wanted to hit invisible. And so at that point, it's like, well, I don't throw the fireball, right? It was going to go wide to that expo that he immediately targeted. So then at that moment, it's like, okay, I'm just going to hold. I'm going to drop the rage. I'm going to make sure he survives and make sure the fireball lands on at least the revenge tower, which was still valuable, right? Like we still got a chunk with that fireball. We just didn't get both spitters, right? If you impact one spitter, we were going to take the other spitter with that. But we made it work. Didn't panic. The weaker overall defenses on that base kind of handed us a win there. And so far this season, we're doing well. Currently tied with the top clan. Let's see, who has more attacks remaining? We've done 12 of 15 hits. Let's see how many attacks they've done. Got some 11 of 15 hits, so they are actually ahead of us technically right now by one attack. And we are tied on stars at this moment, but they have one more attack than we do remaining. So Galasam is in first, we are in second, and third place is only 1 star behind us. But look at that percentage. That clan has crazy good percentage. Probably just some star fails. But they are done. Well, no, wait a minute. They're actually done. They don't have any attacks left. So yeah, we are set to out first or 1-ST. I think it's supposed to be first. First is actually not in such a great spot. Galasam and our clan should be ending significantly up over first there. But anyways, guys, I appreciate everyone watching today. I think it's so nice to be able to stream Clash Clans again and enjoy myself and learn more and more about the game and just improve and kind of just figure out what's really working for me and what's not. You know, I see people raving about the throwers. Oh man, they're cracked. They're so good. But dude, my warden wants to do the dumbest things when I use them. I feel so much less consistent when I use them over meteor golems. Meteor golems just tend to give warden the best pocket of safety, the queen the best pocket of safety. And I feel like I'm using my spells better when I'm running meteor golems. So that's just me. This is what I'm digging. Hope you guys are digging it too. We'll quickly check in on our 11 and 12. Make sure we don't have to put a builder down before the stream ends. And so far, yep, we're looking good on that. The lab's also good. Can I boost over here maybe? Nope. And nothing's ready to go for me there, so that's fine. Guess I'll donate something to my mini later. Let's check on the 12 once more. And the 12 is also looking like nothing to do. Got a few, about 4 hours until an air defense comes up. And when that does, we're going to be spending it on the Grand Warden. Was talking about that earlier. This count is, let's see, how many days away from going to Town Hall 13? Where's all the expos? 2 days and 6 hours from now, once the final expo finishes, I will be hitting the button for Town Hall 13. And while the Town Hall's cooking, smashing any levels on heroes that I can possibly get. And as well, continuing to smash as many levels in the laboratory that I can get. I'm not waiting to fully max this Town Hall. Basically, the Town Hall is going to look exactly the way you see it. Minus the bows going up one more level. And then when we get to Town Hall 13, we will be having an extended stay there to actually max up the Town Hall, or at least until my heroes are maxed. There's a lot of levels that you get at Town Hall 12 And then another solid chunk of levels that you get at Town Hall 13. I think Town Hall 12 and 13 have the most hero levels in the game, if you didn't know that. Combined. It's like those two Town Halls, it's the biggest chunk of hero progression that you get in the entire game. So I think it's a good idea that when you get to Town Hall 12, you spend a month, maybe a month and a half there, getting your foundation, smashing as many hero levels as possible, and then going immediately to Town Hall 13 to unlock the 4th hero slot for every attack and be able to get the Royal Champion going. That is my best advice for people that are starting new accounts. This is technically my 2nd playthrough on this account. My 3rd playthrough, I'm probably going to end up doing the same thing with my Town Hall 11 that is soon to be Town Hall 12. But yeah, we're looking good. I love you guys very much. Let's see over on Twitch, how many viewers are there? I think it might only just a couple. Okay, so no raid today. But if you guys want to watch some more Clash of Clans, there are other creators streaming on Twitch right as we speak, and probably on YouTube as well. But it's been a fun one. I'll catch y'all later. Much love, and peace out. I should have said it. Well, we will be back tomorrow. 2 p.m. Eastern. See you tomorrow.